A lot of you guys that are just getting started in fly fishing, you know it's fairly expensive to get into. One way to save money is by tying your own leaders, and I figured that out after a while, that many of the fish that I fish for, bass and carp and many others, don't need a fully tapered store-bought leader. And that's about the only way you can get one, is to buy it at the store, because you can't taper your own leaders. You can do furled leaders and things like that, but that's a lot of work. So what I did is I bought one of these little things for holding my lines, and I went out and bought a full assortment of Seaguar and Vizex regular fishing line. Now the thing about Seaguar is it's the top of the line, solid fluorocarbon, and has all the best characteristics of fluorocarbon. It comes in many different weights. It's not cheap. It runs anywhere from $16 to $26 a spool. But if you factor in all those leaders you'll be using that are store-bought at $3 to $12 a piece, of solid fluoro leaders, $12 to $13, $14. So if you factor that into this is pennies on the dollar for tying your own leaders. The first two lines I would start with would be a 20 for the butt section and a 12. Oh no, I take that back. 20 and an 8 is plenty. Now a lot of guys give me that kind of look like, I can't believe you can tie a 20 to an 8 and not have the knot break because of the radical difference in diameter. Well, you can, and it can be done, and I'll do a video on that later, but for now, this is what I suggest, is one of these. I think it's Plano makes this box. I've stripped off all the stickers off the front, and one of the keys, kind of frustrating, is that when you have one of these, the line tends to come out and go everywhere and go back in. Take yourself the hook and loop piece of, this is probably worth some money somewhere. Somebody will use this in a magazine and probably get paid for it. Take yourself a hook and loop and go ahead and stick one on here and have the other one on top. Take your lines and just put them right underneath here and just Velcro them down like that, and then your lines are all secured on the top of the box. No big deal. So that's Seaguar and Vizex in 20 and 8. And then the last thing you'll need to really organize yourself, and you can tie leaders on the water if you have one of these, is one of these leader wallets like this. And just label each one with the weight in there, and put yourself about 20-30 feet of solid fluoro Seaguar in each one of these, and then you can tie your leaders on the water or pre-tie leaders and have them in here in one compartment. These things are very, very handy, and go ahead and label it. That way you'll know it's fluoro, F for fluoro, and I use M for mono, and then T for trout, which are the trout leaders that are already tied and done. So anyway, that should save you some money and right up front. And actually, when it comes to these leaders, they're not the best in presentation, but they definitely get the job done for the fish we're after.